Hello everyone, I'm Dawnette Nosworthy. I'm gonna wait for some people to hop on, and then I'm gonna kind of tell you about my story and how I got into my econ, what made me join. So I'll wait a few minutes. I apologize, you're probably gonna hear my dogs back in the back barking, wanting to come out here with me, but if I put them out here with me, then they're gonna wanna be in my lap and I'm not gonna be able to talk with you guys. So I apologize, you'll hear them whining. I'm just gonna give it a couple more minutes, get a couple more people on here. Hey April Wilson. What's up guys? Chad, my boy, hey. I'm just waiting for more people to jump on. Meanwhile, my dog is trying to dig down my door. Hey, Sarah.
Which Sarah?
Okay, sorry. I don't know why my Mac decided to talk. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you, April. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just jump on in and get to it. I'm a nurse. I'm an LPN. Right now I'm a psych nurse. I've done multiple nursing jobs. I got, the reason I joined my econ is so that I can have the freedom of being my own boss. I am all of my family's medical person. I'm the one who takes care of all their medical needs, appointments. I have to be there for their appointments, address any medical issues. I handle everything. I'm talking about my mom, who's 82, my sister's 60, my brother's 63, 65. And I have to care for them. Not to mention I'm caring for myself. I work a 9 to 5, so I'm caring for all my patients. And it's hard working a 9 to 5 and trying to juggle the 9 to 5 and caring for everybody. So a little bit about me. High school, I met my husband, got married, got pregnant, went to Germany, spent 4 years there, came back pregnant, or had another baby in Germany, came back, moved to Virginia. I wanted to get in nursing, couldn't. Classes were full. So I did medical assistant, loved it, wanted more. Went for nursing, got it, loved it. Nursing, we do not make what everybody thinks we make. It does not pay. What we do and what we're worth, we don't get paid what we should. Again, I apologize for the dogs. I have 3 Yorkies, and they want to be in here. But we don't get paid like we should. I was making, when I first started nursing, I was making less than what I was as a medical assistant at the beginning. As I got experience and I ended up working night shift on labor and delivery, I started making a little bit more. Not much. My husband retired after 23 years. We moved down here back home to Louisiana. And by the grace of God, I was able to get a job over the phone before we moved here. And it was even less than my medical assistant job that I had in Virginia. So the money, we don't make much money at all. So I needed something. And I kept watching somebody on Facebook, Amber. And I kept thinking, is this real? So I just kept following her. And eventually I said, you know what, forget it. I'm not following her anymore. I'm doing this. I'm just going to put my faith in it and just jump in and do it. So I did. I've been with the company probably about 4 months now, and I'm seeing progress. If you think this is an overnight you're going to jump up and be making thousands a week. No, it's a progress. Some people can, but not everybody can. So, it's a progress, but I see it really taking off, especially since I went to the event we had in Vegas. Let me move these comments, because if not, I'm going to get distracted. ADD. So, one thing that, I liked is when we went to Vegas, I got to rub shoulders with millionaires, and the mentorship and all the nuggets they shared with us really helped. And it really helped my business, because recently, I kept hearing everybody say, they're watching you. You just don't know they're watching you. Well, I was proven that last night. I had people that I went to elementary and middle school with, and I had no idea they would watch me. I thought they would be the last person on earth to ever watch or even check out my Facebook page. They were inboxing me. What is this about? Tell me more about this. How can I join? I have military service members, active duty still, who I knew via working on base or through my husband, who they contacted me. I have one gentleman, he's still active duty. He already joined. He was like, I'm in. No questions asked. I'm in. And he said he wants to fix his stuff, and then he's going to sign his wife up under him. I didn't think these people were watching, but they are. So these lives that I do, I might look pretty goofy in some of them, but they work. People do watch you. I'm just being myself. Before my econ, I was kind of like, I kept it myself. Really didn't interact too much on Facebook. Pretty much was a Facebook stalker. Now, I'm out of my shell. I'm me again. So without all that, with my econ, I'm able to adjust my W-4 so that I can get more back, $200 to $400 on my paycheck, each paycheck. That right there is enough for me to join, because that right there paid for what? Right now we have the special of $27.95. I mean, come on, I pay more for just my nails getting done once a month for that. So to me, it's a no-brainer. Why not do it? You fix your credit, and you eliminate debt. It's a tax write-off. Everything that I do, everything that, I purchase, my Mac I just bought, tax write-off, because it is for my job. The financial education. We get taught so much in school, but none of it, not any time do we get financial education. We might, depending on the school you go to, we might get taught about how to write a check, but that's very rare, which is sad, because we need to know more about our finances. So I adjusted my W-4, and I'm seeing more on my paychecks, each paycheck, and I love it. Credit. I am still, believe it or not, I am still paying on my nursing loans, which is ridiculous. So when I'm getting these checks from my econ, I'm not using it to go spend in other places. I'm putting it right into that so that I can get rid of that bill. And once I get rid of that bill, then I move on to whatever else I got, which I have a Lowe's card, because when we sold our house in Virginia. So I want to get rid of that. I don't want that credit card under my name. And then I can also, if there's any credit, any things that are against me on my credit. Like I know I had got one letter that a medical bill had not been paid, so it was sent to credit. I never got anything for it. Usually the military pays for everything. They cover all of our medical. I never received a bill, so right now I'm disputing that. that to get that off of it, because I was never aware of it, and I went ahead and paid for it. So that's another thing. And just the investment. Once you go from adjusting, your W-4, then you're doing, eliminating your debt. Then you get to, you get the investment. All through this, you're not alone. There's so much teaching and education that we are provided with for free that others have to pay for. It is amazing with these mentors how much they are willing to help us and put their own life on hold to make sure that we are getting trained so that we can better our company or our business ourselves. I'm probably just rambling on, but if this is benefiting you in any way, please just like, comment, and definitely make sure you guys are sharing this with your link. Definitely. But if I can do this, anybody can. Like I said, I work a 9 to 5, technically 8. I get up at 8 in the morning. I go, depending on where my patients are. I have patients that are in nursing homes. I go to patients that are at doctor's offices, hospitals, and I go to patients' homes, which is sometimes a little sketchy, depending on where they live. However, I was raised, no offense to anybody, but I was raised in the ghetto, so I know how to carry myself, I guess you could say. But I have to go into some sketchy areas because these people need help, and mental health is where we're lacking. So I get up at 8. I go do my 8 to 4:30. During my lunch break, I'm hustling. I'm doing my econ. I'm posting stuff in the morning before I go to work. I'm posting during my lunch, and then I get home. I get home probably about 4:30, depending. If I'm with a patient and I have to admit them to the hospital because they're suicidal or they're harm to themselves or others, it is my job. I have to stay with them until I am sure they are transported where they got to go or whatever. So sometimes I work over. I come home, I have to cook dinner. My mom lives with me. It's me, my mom, my husband. My mom's 82. I'm not going to expect this woman to be in the kitchen doing anything. My husband, he's still at work. He don't get off till 5, and he works about an hour away from ours. Not to mention, back to my job. I cover 3 territories. One is about 30 minutes away. The other 2 are like an hour and a half. One is an hour. The other one's an hour and a half away. So I do a lot of driving. So anyways, by the time I get back home, I got to cook. So I get supper done. Once I'm done cooking, I go straight to my computer. I'm on my Mac and I'm hustling. I'm doing exactly what all my mentors are saying to do. Making sure that I'm going through any new training that is provided, which is actually very helpful. Reading books that they recommend. And I'm not going to bed until sometimes between midnight. Sometimes I don't go to bed till 2 in the morning. So I'm not getting much sleep, but I know in the end it's going to pay off. And the reason that I hustle so hard and I don't sleep much is, okay, I have a son who's 22. He graduated college. He's in Virginia. And I'm not going to disclose his job because it's kind of, he's doing a good job, but it can't be talked about. My daughter, she's almost 19 and she's in college. So I want to make sure that, she has everything she needs for college. My mom, I have to take her to doctor's appointments. I help her get her medication. I help pay for that. She's only got her income, which her Medicare does not pay much. So I have to assist her with things. she's got COPD, all kind of breathing issues and everything. So I have money going out everywhere. I have more money going out than coming in, is the way I feel. Then I have my brother, multiple aneurysms. If I had not told him to go to the ER when I did, he wouldn't be here. The surgeon said he never seen an aneurysm so huge in somebody in all of his career, and he was retiring. And then the main person that I am hustling this job for, believe it or not, is my sister. I need the freedom of being my own boss, and I'm gonna try not to cry. I need to be my own boss because my sister, she moved down here 2 years ago because she wanted to be with us, with family, which is fine. Got her a place, she has her own little place that she's living. But not long after she moved in, we found out she has cancer. She also has cirrhosis of the liver. Well, I've had to take her a couple times, and she's gotten treatment for the cancer. And the third time, we got it pretty much under control. So the cancer is okay, but the cirrhosis is not. So she's retaining a lot of fluid, and it's a lot of pain on her. Yesterday, I had to take her to the ER so they could drain fluid. They drained 5 bottles worth of fluid from her abdomen. She literally looked like she was 9 months pregnant, and this woman is skinny. Her health is not good. I am worried that she won't make it to a transplant. I need to be able to be free so that I can take her to these appointments so that she can get on this transplant. Working, I don't have leave all the time. I can't always just say, hey, I need to go take my sister to New Orleans for this or for that. I need to be able to just get up and say, you know what, I'm going to take you there. I can work from there. No problem. Which is why I joined my econ, and it has been helping because financially she can't afford these medical bills. Every time we go, procedures, tests, everything that they do is expensive. So I've been helping paying her medical bills. Right now, they're worried about her health because now she's getting jaundice, which is the yellowing of the eyes, starting to get yellowing of the skin, which means the liver is getting worse. And it's starting to affect other organs. We're supposed to go at the beginning of next month so that she can do more testing and pray to God that she gets on the list. But once she's on the list, there's still no guarantee. So I have to hustle. I have no choice but to stay up until whatever time it is to do what I gotta do to hustle in this company. And it is paying off. I am seeing results. I'm not where I want to be, but I will be there soon. And especially right now with the special that we have, $27.95 to join. It's usually 40 something, 47 I think, to join, which, I mean, come on guys, that's not much at all. So with that, I have people, like I said earlier, I have people who I never thought would join or who would even be on my Facebook page. I never thought they would even see anything that I post. And I have them joining, which is helping me and them at the same time because I'm helping them get financially stable, and I'm able to make more money so that I can help my sister, and I can eventually, which by March is my goal, to no longer have to work a 9 to 5. I want to be able to come and go as I please, make my own schedule. I don't want somebody else telling me when I can eat, when I have to be there, when I can leave. I want to be able to just up and go. Because sometimes in the middle of the night, I have to go. When I'm on here working, I have to go sometimes just take my sister to the ER because she's in so much pain that is unbearable. I literally had to buy her a hospital bed to put in her house because she can't lay on a regular bed. Thanks to me, my econ, I was able to purchase that hospital bed. There's so many benefits to doing my econ. You don't have to recruit. I do because I want to help. I want to help others, and so forth. But just adjusting your W-4. You don't have to recruit. You can just do that. Just learn how to invest your money. Where you start saving money, start investing it, and let your money work for you, which is something that I'm doing. So I don't get why people don't join. This is the best company. And I actually have joined a couple others, but did not stay. I won't name any names. They were good, but they weren't beneficial. They weren't what I needed. My econ is. I mean, it helps with everything, with all my finances, and I get to make this extra money so that I can be able to help my sister financially. I pay her bills. I have to pay my own bills. I have my own house and all my own bills I have to pay. And on top of that, I'm helping her pay her bills. So, and then my daughter, we're right now literally looking at letting her have her own apartment, which that's going to be even tighter. But because of my econ, I'm able to put her into an apartment like she wants versus living at home with mom and dad. So I don't have a choice. I have to do this for my sister and for my daughter, and then also for myself, because after they're all taken care of, I want to be able to just go on trips. I want to be able to just get up and go. I never got a honeymoon. Pregnant, went straight to Germany. No honeymoon. Never really got to travel because I had kids and my husband was always deployed. So I really didn't get to go anyplace. And I've always had a job, so I've always had to ask for permission to go here. Can I have vacation? Or my child is sick, or so-and-so is sick, or I need to run to my mom's house because, she fell, and I need to go over there and help her, and I need to go take care of her. She's had multiple surgeries. She had an aneurysm. She's had a colostomy bag. I've had to tend to her. She's had to come live with me temporarily because of the colostomy bag. I mean, there's so many different things that I have to do that nobody really thinks about, that really affects your finances and your time. Sorry, now the dogs are in here. Stop. Sorry. But you really don't think about all these extra things that are going on in people's lives that you don't see. Because I walk around with a smile on my face. I'm always happy now. And nobody would know that I'm stressing about my sister, about her health. I'm worried that she's not going to make it to the transplant. So I'm trying to hustle hard so that I can make sure that we get her to New Orleans as much as possible so that we can get her on that list. I mean, people are coming from other states just to go to this hospital to get transplants for different organs. So, I mean, I love being a nurse. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But right now my family is where I need to be, and I need to be my own boss. And I still get to be a nurse because I still get to take care of all of my family. So, y'all, just whoever's link or whoever you're looking at, just click on their link and join. It's limited time. There's no telling when this sale or this discount or whatever you want to call it is going to be going on. This special. You know, it's $27.95 right now. It could be tomorrow, could be the last day. You never know. We don't know when it's going to end. So now is the time. And this, I mean, look at me. There's been others who have already who've done these videos who are higher ranking than me, that are like making big money. But I can do it too. If they can do it, I can do it. And if I can do it, you can do it. Especially with everything that I have to juggle in my life. I have dogs with medical issues, allergies, incontinence with an old one. I mean, medications. I'm taking care of everybody. I still have to help my son. He just moved to Virginia. He's not on his feet completely. He still needs assistance. So I still help him. So I have a lot on my plate, but I don't let it hold me back from making my dream come true. Like I always say, nobody's going to steal my joy. Nothing. I want to continue to push and hustle and learn from all of my mentors. And they know who they are. They're phenomenal. There's education. They always have lives, webinars, whatever, training us. And there's training that are in our groups that will help you. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. So with that, just make sure you guys are sharing this link to your pages. And I will ask, just say a prayer for my sister that she can make it to this transplant. And if she makes it to the transplant, we have to live in an apartment, a hospital apartment, for about 6 months. So really, do you think my boss is going to let me, I got to be off for 6 months? I'm not going to be able to keep my job. You know, my patients still need to be addressed. They're not going to say, okay, I'll stop being stressed, or I won't have anxiety or depression, or I'll wait until I have suicidal thoughts until you come back from that. So I need to be my own boss so that once she does get a transplant, I can go ahead and be able to stay there with her the whole time so that I can help her manage her medications when she's in pain, especially since I have the experience. I can't put this on my 82-year-old mother. She's 82. I can't expect my mom to be the one who's up there for 6 months trying to help my sister. I have to be the one. And I'm the one they always come to. So with that, make sure you are clicking the link. Putting your link in there. Make sure you put your link in there. And sorry, I got a message, but I didn't see where it was. Somebody's. A lot of people have their credit score has increased, which is phenomenal. I'm working on mine, and mine is actually really it's going up. It wasn't bad before, but it's increasing, which is good. And I'm also, here I go, I know I'm rambling on. Here I go. My kids, I'm teaching my kids about this so they can join the company and they can be financially educated. And they don't have to worry about paying that money, that extra money with the W-4. Fix it. Make more money on your paychecks. Put it towards something. They could put it towards their bills, which that's what my son is doing. He's getting more back on his paycheck, and he's able to pay more of his bills and not have to rely on me as much. Gene, I know you said something, but I didn't see what it said. Sorry. But I'll end this with just make sure you guys are putting your link, and if you're watching this video on somebody else's page, click their link. Click their link. They're going to be there to help you, guide you in the right direction to get the education that you need to be able to run this business. Or if you're not wanting to run the business, you want to just do it for your financial education, they're going to actually tell you where to go to get what you need to get to be financially educated, where our school system has failed us. Other than that, I don't have much more to say except for thank you guys for watching, listening, and like and share and show me some love on here. But like and share this. Share this video. That is the most important thing. Make sure your link is in there, guys, and share this. With that being said, say a good prayer for my sister for me, please. Love you guys, and be blessed. Have a good night.